Hey guys, it's Elena and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be finally testing out Midas Cosmetics and the SmokeyGlow collab that they did a while ago. So I'm super late to this. If you're interested in seeing my thoughts and opinions on this collab, what look I create, then definitely keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm super excited to finally film this. I've had this for a couple of months now and I've just never played with it yet because I just haven't had the time. So I'm finally going to be playing with everything that is in this collab. The whole entire set for $75, or you can buy, you know, everything else separate. So the eyeshadow palette is $36. The SmokeyGlow lip gloss set is $9 and the highlighter duo is $21. And then there also is a makeup bag that is $5. So that's super cool. You do not get the makeup bag in this PR kit, which I find kind of weird. I feel like it should be in here because you bought the whole PR box like bundle set, but it's not in here, which that's fine. It's no big deal. I have a million makeup bags. This is the inside of the box. As you can see here, all of the products. And then right here, if you scan this, you can take your iPhone, open up your camera, and then just point it at here and it'll take you over to a video that SmokeyGlow herself recorded for you. I know the first set of these boxes had an actual handwritten note here, but I think with the whole pandemic going on, they did it differently, so that's super cool. I'm going to prime my eyes real quick, and within reach, the only primer is the Perfect Prime by Be Perfect Cosmetics. That's the only primer that's in my reach currently. My makeup desk is a mess right now, so I need to clean it. I need to wash all of my makeup brushes. I'm a mess. I'm a mess right now. An absolute mess. I am going to take this E2 from Blinged Brushes Bring on the Bling Silver Collection to buff this out. I love using this brush to buff out my concealer or my eye primer because it definitely does that. I mean, I use a Juno & Co. Velvet Sponge for my concealer under my eyes, but for the eye primer, this brush is perfect for buffing out your eye primer. Real quick before we get into this look, I just want to thank all of you guys who actually commented on my last video that I was asking for you guys to help me decide on which palettes to do looks and review first. It really did help me decide which palettes to prioritize because I have so many, as you can see, and it's super overwhelming to me, which is why I haven't recorded any of the videos on any of those palettes, because it was just so overwhelming seeing how many palettes I had that I hadn't even touched yet, and it was just like, oh my gosh, like I don't even know what to do. And then another thing is that some of these palettes came out so long ago that it's like they're kind of irrelevant now, so do people even want to see that? But those of you who commented and actually suggested which ones that I do first, you guys really did help me out. And then what I did notice with those of you who actually did participate and comment that this collab was one of your selections, I think 3 people had this one as one of their selections, so that's why I'm doing it first, because it was the most consistent one. So we're obviously going to do our eyes first. I'm just going to do this in the order that, you know, I would do my face. So we have the 18 color eyeshadow palette, and it tells you all the ingredients on the back. Here is the ingredient list if you want to pause it and read the ingredients. So the packaging is a nice purple slip here, and then the palette itself is a nice pink glitter, and I love the cursive SmokeyGlow lettering on the palette itself. On the back, it just says Midas Cosmetics x SmokeyGlow. And here is the color story. So as you guys can see, I have not touched it, I have not swatched it. It's all going down today. And it has a really nice, super high quality mirror in here, which I really do love, because it's definitely a necessity to have a mirror in a palette, especially if it's a small or average size palette like this. Obviously I'm wearing green right now, so I'm gonna go for like a neutral-ish type of look. So if you guys wanted to see like the pinks and stuff, then definitely comment down below and I'll be doing like a part 2 and I'll do the pinks, because this palette is majority pink. So the first shade that I'm gonna dip into is Cold Brew. I'm just gonna use this to like set my eyes because they are starting to crease a little bit. a little bit of kick up in the pan, but not too much. I've never used Midas Cosmetics eyeshadows before, so I'm not sure of their formula and stuff, but I'm really excited. So this shade's very similar to my eyelid. You can't even tell that there is anything there, but that's fine because this is my, you know, setting shade, so this one technically doesn't count. And I'm using a Morphe and Jeffree Star brush. This is the JS9. So I'm gonna take an E5 from the Silver Bring on the Bling collection by Blinged Brushes, and I'm going to dip into the shade Vote, which is this dark brown shade here in the middle. And I'm going to put this all over my lid. Okay, not bad. A little bit of kick up in the pan, but not too much at all. Kick up doesn't bother me. I just like to mention it because there are people out there that care about that sort of thing. So I mention it for those of you guys who do care. Kick up doesn't bother me as long as it's not like crazy like chalk. Then that would be a case where I would actually care, but I haven't really experienced that yet. I'm just packing this shade and I'm trying to keep it in the shape of my eye because I don't want to do anything crazy. I'm not doing anything special today. Today, I don't know when this video is going to go up, but today's Saturday, the 26th of September. Today there is a UFC fight, so later on tonight with family, I'm going to be going to Wing House to watch the fight. So that's why I just want to do something neutral. I'm going to do one eye at a time because I feel like that kind of speeds up the process of the video. So that's what we're going to do. I am now going to switch to a Morphe M506. That's this little tiny blending brush. I am going to dip into Half Pony, which is the darker brown shade in the palette. And we're going to put this on our outer V and in the crease to like add some depth to this look. Alright, so now that that shade is laid down, it looks really nice. The shades blend really nicely with each other and they lay down really nice. So now I'm just going to take the shade Vote again, which was the first shade that we used. And I'm just going to blend it up here because it looks a little crazy. So just want there to be a seamless blend right here. I love this brush. I think I have like 3 of these because I've bought in like Morphe's brush sets and they always have this brush in here. This is an amazing brush for doing the little tiny blending details, so I highly recommend this brush. It is synthetic, so it's not scratchy after you wash it like most of Morphe's brushes. Now that that is down, we are going to add a shimmer. I'm telling you, this look is super basic, so I'm sorry if you're bored of basic looks, but yeah, that's me. I'm basic AF right now. So this is the Royal and Lagnical Revolution brush. This is the BX80. I don't know if you guys remember, but this is my favorite packing brush. I highly recommend that you pick one of these up. You can buy them separately. I do believe this brush is like $20 though, which is pretty crazy, but it's an amazing brush for packing on shimmer. So we are going to be trying this dry, of course. You guys know the drill if you're not new here. If you're new here, I always try shimmers dry first because I want to see how they perform on their own prior to wetting my brush. So I am going to be taking the shade Instagram Model, which is this really pretty shimmer shade here, and I'm going to just pack that on my brush. Oh, it picks up really nicely. That's another thing about this brush. It picks up shimmer like crazy good. Oh wow, oh my Lord have mercy. So you don't need to wet your brush, at least not with this shimmer. Oh my goodness. This is so stunning. So stunning. I am getting fallout on my lashes, which is why I did not do my face first today, but whoa. I did pack a lot of shimmer on the brush, so not blaming it on the palette. I picked up a lot of product. I didn't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that. Wow, that is stunning. That's so pretty. Okay, so inner corner, I am taking a Morphe and JH Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush. This is the JH38, and we are going to take the shade A Rant, which is this one right here, and we're going to inner corner highlight with that guy. Ooh. I should have picked a different brush because this one's kind of like frayed a little. So, oof, that's pretty. So yeah, you don't have to wet your brush with this shade either. And it is building, which is super nice. All right, so I'm gonna do the other eye and my full face off camera. All right, we are back. So off camera, I did the other eye, I added mascara, and you know, I did my full face, my brows, everything. So we are ready to do the highlight. So this is the little highlight. It's the same thing as the eyeshadow palette. It has the purple sleeve and then the, you know, glittery packaging. So we have two highlights. We have a pinky one and then we have a regular champagne one. I'm going to use the Yas, which is the champagne one. Ooh, whoa, that is super, super pigmented. Whoa, that's a lot. Whoa, okay. All right, definitely go light in there. I hope you guys can see. We're blinding. Wow, okay. This highlight is really, really good. This is a really, really good highlighter. Super freaking blinding. Also, the sun is shining in from my window, so everything's looking a little brighter than usual. All right, so now let's move on to the lip products. So there are 3 lip glosses in here. So I think I'm going to choose the Sparkle On because it's, you know, the nudiest one. This is the nudist one and it kind of matches the shimmer that we used on the eyes. So, oh wow. This is not at all what I was expecting. On the wand, it looks like the same shimmer that's on the eyelid, but on the lips, it's like a super freaking glittery pink, metallic looking gloss. It smells like the berry candy cane. You know how like Christmas season, they have the flavored candy canes? This smells like the berry one. Yeah, none of these would have matched this eye look, so this doesn't technically match. All right, everybody, well, here's the final look. Let me know what you think. I really love the eye look. I think that it came out really, really nice. I do love the color combination, even though it's pretty chill, nude, everyday type of look. That's what I wanted anyway for today because I'm not really doing anything crazy, so I didn't want to do a super crazy look today, even though, you know, this palette's very, very colorful, but you can also still get a nude everyday look like you guys see that I got. So let's just go ahead and talk about the products. So first, we're going to talk about the lip products. So I do love the colors that are in here. I think that they're really pretty. They're super pigmented. Like this glitter shade is super freaking glittery and it smells amazing. If you are sensitive to scent, you are probably not going to like this. It's a super strong fragrance. Like, I'm just talking and occasionally breathing, you know, because that's what I got to do to survive. And I can smell it very strong. So I don't know if that's going to wear off through the day. I would hope so, because I feel like it would make me nauseous if I was smelling this scent all day. So definitely be wary of that. It feels really comfortable on the lips. When I first put it on, it was a little sticky. I don't know if you can tell when I was talking just now, but some of it is like sticking to each other. So maybe I just put too much on, or that could just be how this is, but it's not too sticky. It's a little uncomfortable for me because I've tried other glosses that feel like there's nothing on your lips, and this one does feel a little sticky, but it's not that bad, so it's pretty okay. This shade is definitely really glittery though, so if you don't like that, you might not like this shade. It makes my lips look super metallic, so there's that. But I do like the cute little packaging that it has here, and they are really little, so it's good to just throw in your bag if you end up liking these. Now, as for the highlight, oh my goodness, This Yas shade is freaking blinding AF, as you can see. I know my lighting is like, it's crazy right now because the sun is like right there, so it's kind of washing me out a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. But these highlighters are definitely really nice. If I had to recommend anything out of this collab, I would recommend these highlighters. Now, last but not least, the eyeshadow palette, of course. So this palette is stunning. I love the color story. It's really nice. It's super pink, so if pink and purples are your favorite, then definitely you'll get a lot of use out of this palette and you'll probably love it because the shimmers are amazing. You don't have to wet your brush. I was super surprised when I didn't have to wet my brush. They're really nice. You can create multiple different looks with this palette. Pink looks, neutral looks, purple looks, whatever your heart desires, this palette can do it. The mattes are really good also, but I mean, I've tried really good mattes. They're just mattes. They're super pigmented. They blend nicely, they build nicely, and there's that. So there's not really much I can say about mattes. It's mostly the shimmers that I look at the most when it comes to palettes because I am a shimmer girl. I have to have a shimmer on my lid, and if a palette doesn't have good shimmers, then that's pretty much a doozy for me. So I'm really happy that the shimmers in here are really good. Even though I only used 2 of them, I can probably assume that their shimmer formula is consistent because I've heard nothing but good things from Midas Cosmetics. So that being said, let me know down below if you've tried any of their products because I would love to know what you've tried and how you feel about them. I do have the Lemonade palette and the Flower Bomb palette that are from them that I do need to do videos on. So let me know down below which one you would rather see first, the Lemonade or the Flower Bomb, and then I will record that one next when it comes to Midas Cosmetics. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hopefully it was helpful to you. I appreciate every single one of you guys for taking the time out of your day to sit down and watch my video. Please make sure that you like it if you did and subscribe if you have not already. I will see you next time with another one. Stay safe out there and have a fantabulous day. Bye.